Alright, I'm back. I think it's pretty obvious we run a low-tech operation here. I just pointed at the screen and play some music and talk. Here's an interesting picture. I can't confirm or deny that any of us are actually in or around where this picture was taken, but again, I think it captures the sense of fellowship and camaraderie that we have within the group, and the type that we want to inspire in other people. You know, if you want to create a grand order of Draco Slayers in your own community, then do it. You know, honestly, we're just giving out how the tradition has formed for us, and we want everyone to have a sense of community and connection, because that's going to be your shelter, and that's going to be how you feel safe in a world that has put up an illusion of fear to scare you. And you know, it's sort of like you're a rat in a maze, and there's definitely a way out, but they've put up, you know, an illusion of a cat and some big scary sounds every time you get close to it, and they make it very easy for you to go down the corridors that are booby-trapped or contain poison food. And following the path of least resistance in a world where fear is an illusion is a dangerous tactic. So we want you to have that sense of support, and we want you to have an amazing, happy life that is appalling even to think you might have to give up. And the only people who would ask you to give up a life of friendship and laughter are idiots, tyrants, despots, thieves, bullies, and just general scum. So keep that in mind as you go through your daily life, and listen to the people who are telling you that life must be hard. Life must be one of constant fear, and one that you have to accept the drudgery and the evil and the ugliness around you, because these are the people that you need to cut out of your life very, very quickly. And much like the special people who have sent us some interesting comments, and who decide that their way is the only way, and that only by following them or prescribing to their contrived stupidity and numbskullery about how to fight the Illuminati, which is a good goal, fighting the Illuminati and the reptilian agenda, but when they aren't offering you solutions and just calling you stupid and suggesting that no one is as smart as them, you found someone who, while the Illuminati may look at them and say, you're a worthless idiot, but please propagate our agenda, it's no one that you want to associate with either. They aren't accepted by their own kind, and they certainly aren't accepted by the people that they claim to be resisting. So let it be known that the greatest resistance to tyranny is laughter and fellowship, because it's very hard for you to feel as though you need to support any sort of tearing away your freedoms, any sort of bizarre, arcane financial solution, any sort of increased security with thuggish martial law implemented stormtroopers when you're surrounded by your friends and family. That is why they want to tear the family apart. That's why they want you working 13, 14 hours a day. You're too tired to join with your friends. You're too tired to get together and talk about, well, the world shouldn't be like this. What could we do to change it? That's why they want you working so hard, and that's why they want to keep you as a debt slave, is to keep you from embracing fellowship and friendship. And that's why we're not going to deal with idiots on our channel, because these people take away time and energy that we want to spend releasing a tradition and releasing information on how others can find the type of love and community that we have here. So again, don't be afraid when, or don't be surprised, I should say, if you are one of these fear-mongering idiots who is just looking to pick a fight with someone, and you find yourself handled and schooled and sent on your way and not allowed back in. And it really shouldn't surprise you, and you should really ask yourself why you do these kind of things. What about you is so lacking that you feel like you need to spread your hate and your mental sickness all over the internet? Very bizarre. So that's for you and a licensed therapist to examine together in the circle of safety, as they call it, in a therapist group. So, enjoy, find one. I'm sure there's one in the yellow pages. They would love to hear from you. For the rest of us, fellowship, like we were saying, camaraderie is very important. Get out there and start enjoying your life. If you have problems with this, begin to see your astral body surrounded with like-minded, joyful, happy, hearty, strong people like these in the picture. Because we're out there. We're definitely out there. The Grand Order of Draco Slayers happens to love Renaissance fairs. We happen to love taverns. We happen to love going to, submission wrestling and Irish bare knuckle boxing and strongman competitions. We're a rowdy bunch, so that's where we find our ilk. You are welcome to find it anywhere that you feel most comfortable. So see your astral body surrounded by people that you want to be around, surrounded by people who will love you for who you are, and surrounded by people who love liberty and freedom as much as you do. And, it may not be overnight, but eventually your astral body will attract those who are looking for the same. And you'll find it. I guarantee you, you will find it. And, I hope one day, it's sort of a secret wish of mine, that one day when this is all done, that I will host the biggest, rowdiest rally of Draco Slayers and freedom fighters, and I'll have it somewhere central, and everyone can just come down and spend an entire week of drinking, dancing, and storytelling, and we will just live it up like no one has ever lived it up before, and just make an amazing memory that will last forever and ever and ever, and friendships and ties that will stand the test of time. So that's one of my astral dreams that I work on continuously, and to make that happen, I want to see the reptilian Illuminati agenda just be exposed. And it's sort of like when Hercules cut off the heads of the Hydra. They kept growing back. In fact, they got more. So it teaches us that a direct physical assault won't work. We have to take the torch of truth, like what Hercules did. He took the torch to the heads of the Hydra, and he burned them, and they couldn't grow back. So we take that same torch and we expose them. We expose all their lies, we expose the people behind it, and guess what? You don't come back from that. So not only do we have to be vigilant and protective and, a formidable people that they don't want to fight, we also have to expose them as well. We need to beat them on all fronts. And this is one of the ways we do it, by collecting and joining and getting ready to hold the torches of truth to them, because that will dispel the darkness. It always works. So I'm going to hit some training today. I might do another video. I might not. But today it's an hour and a half of push-ups and sit-ups and hip heists and whatnot for me. And I hope you guys find what makes you happy. And I hope you guys find a group of people who are as a blessing to you as the group of people who I have met who are a blessing to me. And hopefully one day we will meet and raise glasses together, sing songs of victory, tell stories, and enjoy fellowship and friendship that will make even the gods smile.